Last time on the Ultimate Cowboy Showdown.
Take him in, Sam! Easy!
The Cowboys' grit was tested in a wild elimination challenge.
Hang on, Buck. Got the run up. Hangers! Hangers! Go ahead!
Grab this horn.
Trying to prove his worth, Eddie stepped up,
I'll prove to everybody that I'm not the weakest link here. I'm not.
but ultimately failed
Oh, now they're down. Eddie fell down.
and was sent home.
My hat's off for manning up, but you're done here.
After another loss for the blue team, Cody Anthony was also sent packing.
You got too many losses on your record as the leader of this team, so you're done here.
Yes, sir.
And now, 8 Cowboys remain. Who will ride on, and who will be sent home in the next elimination? Only one will take home the $50,000 worth of cattle, the air-equipped 87 Series Q-Catch cattle chute, and their new Healer portable corral. Who will win the Ultimate Cowboy Showdown?
So it's a new day, and it's a new immunity buckle challenge. You know, I wake up and I'm not on the green team anymore. And, you know, a lot of people don't know yet, but I took a pretty good spill this morning and it hurt my back. I'm gonna have to go at it today because I might be that easy ticket for them to get rid of.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, in all great cattle drives, having a chef who can cook a decent meal is essential. So today, we're gonna see which of you has what it takes to keep your company fed and happy. Joining us today to judge this challenge is a world-renowned chuck wagon and cowboy cook, Kent Rollins. Tell them what we're gonna do, Kent.
Now today, you see your kitchen out there. Y'all gonna be cooking a hearty meal out of a Dutch oven over a fire. Your judge will be to make a hearty meal that can be enjoyed after a long day's work. Your protein of choice will be, beef, gotta be. Any cut you choose, each of you will also be making what? Cowboy coffee. Over the fire with your meal. Don't burn it, don't get it too stout, don't get it too weak, get it just right. That chuck wagon over there is full of the ingredients that you can use so you can pick anything you want from there, but it all must fit in your Dutch oven. You only got one trip, so choose your ingredients carefully.
You'll be judged on creativity, execution, and of course, taste to determine who's the ultimate cast iron chef. The winner will get this Outlaw Spirit immunity buckle and be safe from the next elimination. All right, Cowboys, go ahead and get your Dutch ovens.
I really want that buckle, and wouldn't you know it, we're gonna be cooking on a Dutch oven. And if there's one thing I don't know how to do, that is cook.
All right, you got 45 minutes. You ready? Let's go.
Go grocery shopping.
I run up to the chuck wagon, I'm looking across trying to find my meat. Instantly I see a good slab of steak. But I need more because I want it to be filling. And I see Steven spot the bacon. He's got brand new cotton gloves on, and I think, well, if I can get a hold of him, I can slip him out of his hand. I got him.
Keaton, with his bare hands, rips the bacon out of my human hands. So now, no bacon, spicy Italian sausage. That's gonna have to work.
Even in a chuck wagon cook-off, things can get Western fast. Cowboys can only use what they can fit in their Dutch oven, and they can only fill it once.
These are things that you would typically see on a chuck wagon. I'm battling about what all I should use in here. There's not a lot of seasonings to choose from.
They each have their own campfire to cook over.
It's a beautiful day to cook. Porterhouse.
45 minutes ain't long enough to have anything really cooked down, so just regular old steak, potatoes.
Stew is what we got on mine here, brother.
This is called the college dorm goulash.
I remember one time, en route to being a professional bull rider, I was just down on my luck, you know? I've had to learn to throw some meals together. In between a big paycheck, my refrigerator will be empty, and I'll just take what I can, throw it all together. I think that this meal will be a good testament of this guy can put something together.
I have cream cheese because I'm gonna do stuffed peppers. I don't really feel like you can go wrong with it. My friend makes these a lot, and they're pretty yummy.
I'm making street tacos because I'm thinking, keep it simple, keep the taste good. I put a little brown sugar on top of my steak and my bacon, which is gonna give a sweet effect, followed by those jalapenos.
So what you got going on here, my friend?
I'm just making something. I just throw stuff together.
That's a good piece of meat there you got, too.
I cook like this a lot.
Are you?
I'm making something kind of quick because these guys are hungry and just making a stew, really.
If I ever saw a filet in my life, had one, we sure didn't cut it up. We just throw that rascal on the grill. What are we making here, Buck?
I love stew, but I'll probably hate this stew because I'm cooking it.
Nah.
I just tasted it. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of chili powder. Put a little bit of fire in it.
I've never cooked in a Dutch oven, but I guarantee you one thing, he eats my cooking, he'll remember me.
It's looking good so far, but I just worry about getting my rice cooked all the way in time.
So they're telling me we still got 20 minutes left. I'm ready to plate my food. If I let it sit in that pot and overcook, it's gonna be black and I'm out of here.
Keaton might be a little early there. I would have probably put this where I think, hey, it's gonna come off right there at the last.
Regulating the temperature in a Dutch oven is really difficult. I remember as a little kid, my dad would cook in a Dutch oven, and now I wish I would have paid a little bit more attention.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, Chuck Wagon gang, 5 minutes.
The only thing that I have to do is make my coffee.
I'm a French press type of guy. This will be a challenge.
It's all up to the coffee. For Mr. Ken Rollins to be sitting up there and walking around and watching us, and this is his coffee, I gotta get this right.
Oh, boy. Make sure it's hot when it gets on the plate. That's a cowboy version of a French press.
That's exactly what I was going after, a French press. Yes, sir.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I'm done. Let's go. Coffee's hot.
It's time to eat and drink some cowboy coffee. We're looking for presentation, but mostly flavor.
See a big old
Look
ribeye.
at that.
Uh-huh.
Gentlemen, today I prepared for y'all bone-in ribeye with just some good old rustic potatoes. Throw a little seasoning in there also. Can't really give that to you. Talk to me later though, and we'll discuss it.
There you go. This was all seared though in a piece of cast iron.
Yes, sir.
When you sear a big piece of meat like this, and if you cook it too long and it's just a little past medium, it causes it to dry just a little. Good cook, my friend, just a little bit too much.
Yes, sir.
You nearly got the flavor right, but I don't think it boiled quite long enough because it's still got just a little of the bitter to it.
Yes,
but
sir.
it's pretty close. If it was hot, I'd drink it.
Yes, sir.
Tortillas on the side.
Oh, right, colorful little dish that is.
I like the presentation of that right off the bat.
I do.
I made college goulash. I wanted to throw something in there that had a lot of vegetables, that wasn't just strictly meat, something that would feed a lot of people.
It's pretty hearty. I mean, you get all the vegetables in there. I would like to see a little more seasoning that was started out with the meat. I seen you putting some flour in there, which really helped. It's going to sort of bring that together to where it's more like that goulash, and it is pretty good eating.
It is.
Do you speak French?
No, I like
you're,
to though.
You're pretty close, my friend, pretty close. Well, Buck, my friend, what you got going on, brother?
That coffee better be really good.
Try the coffee first, because that looks nasty. It looks like there's a good deal of dirt in there.
And he must have used about a half a sack of coffee.
Oh, yeah?
Potatoes, carrots, meat, right?
Trace just spit out my cooking. You know, I'd be offended, but I see my old wife do it to me several times a year.
Really? Just go ahead. Mark, don't give me that recipe, okay?
I don't know if you've ever seen what a can of dog food looks like. That's about what was going on in Buck's pot today.
Okay, next up's Keaton.
There y'all go.
All right.
That's one of the meals you can eat with your hand, too.
Yes, sir. You know,
See,
when
we're
you're
gonna-
out there, utensils are probably far and few between, so better put it in something where you can roll it up and put it in your mouth.
Thank you, Lord, for bacon.
Uh-huh. And jalapeno.
Yeah, there's some jalapeno off in there to give you just a nice little kick.
Now, that is a good cup of coffee, my
Thanks,
friend.
sir.
Here's your coffee, and then here's your dinner. I kind of had the basics: potatoes, vegetables, stuffed bell peppers, and then, of course, how would it be anything without a good steak?
If I'd been out for a long day,
Uh-huh.
I'd
Yeah.
eat that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
There's a second tortilla under there as well.
Well, it looks like he went with the fajita presentation.
Uh-huh. Got the right amount of spice in there, more than anybody else's dish that I've seen.
A lot of stuff clashing.
Uh-huh.
All right, gentlemen, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
First person we've seen use rice.
I hope it's not crunchy, know what I mean?
It will grind down your hooks.
The flavors are great, but right off the bat, a little crispy.
Yep.
So, Sal, what do you got here for us, brother?
You know, meat, potatoes, and...
You know, when you started with a piece of filet.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that is a good steak to put on that grill, you know?
Yes, sir. I didn't know what kind of meat I grabbed. I just grabbed the only thing that was really on the table, and I should have cooked it as a nice steak instead of just cutting it up like I did.
It's got the flavors that you need. I would like to have thickened it up just a little on the broth, you know,
Yes,
just
sir.
a little more. I just hated to see that filet go to this. Coffee. You got coffee on the money. If I didn't know better, I'd think I made that at home. Good job on some coffee, my friend.
Yes, sir.
It's decision time to see who will win the immunity buckle.
So it came down to Sal with his almost perfect cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And then Keaton with the street taco, who had also a good cup of coffee. Come on, Keaton.
Thanks, guy.
They gave it to Keaton for the immunity, which I think is kind of baloney because this was a chuck wagon, not a street taco day.
Keaton gets the Outlaw Spirit Immunity Buckle for the street tacos and a good cup of coffee.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, good job, everybody, though.
To win this immunity buckle, new guy on the blue team, this is my saving grace. For me to have had a tumble this morning and hurt my back, this buys me another day. I can soak in some Epsom salt, get back to 100%, gain their trust, and show them I can cowboy.
Okay, guys, see y'all later. Good job. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Do you want to stop him or do you want to...
Yeah, dude, come on now, help me out.
You want to stop him or do you want to push him?
Stop him, Sal.
You want me to do your job for you?
He is looking down through there.
He wrecked?
Yeah.
There's no time for rest at Powderhorn Ranch. I'm summoning the cowboys to the Long Meadow where their endurance and skills will be put to the test. It's time to cowboy up or go home.
All right, cowboys, keeping your cattle safe is the cornerstone of your job. You all know that. In today's elimination challenge, just like Kevin Costner in Open Range, you'll be camping out and watching over your herd. Each team will have 25 cows to take care of. You'll have them in a designated area all night long. You'll also need to set up a campsite with tents and a fire. Fire's got to stay lit all night long. So each team has a truck bed full of materials they can take to the site. Whatever you bring must fit on horseback. The team that gets loaded up and on their horses first will get to pick their camping location. Now, this is mountain lion country, so be vigilant. Temperature is probably going to drop below freezing tonight, so stay warm. Helping me out today, Booger Brown's back with us. My old friend Buddy Schnoffer's here too. All right, go to your trucks, get packed up. First one ready to go gets to pick the campsite.
Bring my paperwork, please.
I tell you, the first thing I'd grab is an axe and a bedroll. I think we can make it if we had
We
that
can make
too.
it with that, yeah.
Blue team showing some good hustle. First team to load up and pick their campsite.
Yeah, that's his.
And the green team is, well, trying the opposite approach. Their strategy seems to be to make sure they get as many supplies as possible and not be worried about the location.
How we looking, guys? About there?
About there.
Think about it, you ain't got to worry about your food spoiling tonight.
No, it might be a little colder in the refrigerator, Rick.
Put it in the refrigerator, keep it warm.
Yeah.
All right, Blue, y'all loaded first. Which campsite you want?
Flat.
Okay.
The blue team chose the flat camp, which includes an old barn that has a fence line, and they can use that to hold their cattle overnight. This leaves green team with the mountain camp. They'll have the tougher spot because it's all in the open, just the mountains as a natural barrier to contain their cattle. The blue teams arrived at the camp on the Long Meadow.
Looks like a good place to camp, don't y'all think?
I'd say.
Hey, at which point can I turn my radio on?
Kevin Costner didn't have a radio?
We gotta hurry up and get to camp. It's getting dark, quick.
All right, Green, good luck. See you in the morning.
All right. Sometimes you gotta go slow, sometimes you gotta go fast. They say you got this much time to get this done. Well, sometimes you can get it done in that much time, but sometimes it might take twice as much time. But it all depends on the cattle, but it's a competition. You know, we gotta get it done now.
Keaton, I know you did good in that immunity challenge. I'm looking forward to dinner.
Stephen Yellowtail gathered up to 25 head of cattle for the blue team by himself. And when you look at that, the green team has made it to their site. I'll be.
The quicker we get all this stuff off, the safer we're gonna be.
With the sun going down quickly, they better hurry.
Plan is we're gonna get camp set up, and then we're probably gonna have to get them cows over here before dark. That's what the plan is.
Who wants to stay here? Because you think 2 people can go start them cows down, especially if we go slow. It's only 25.
Yeah. Who do you want to go with you, Sal?
I don't care. Whoever wants to go.
Me and Sal.
Jamon and Sal.
While the green team's just leaving to get their cattle, the blue team has made their camp and secured their cows in the boundary that they'll need to keep them in overnight.
Would you want to take guard duty?
That'll work.
Cool, thanks, man.
My drive comes straight from my dad. I mean, he taught me from a long time ago, if you're gonna do something, do it right, and do it as quick as possible. Get it done now, get it done right, don't have to worry about it.
We need to get that other post secure. That far one, I didn't dig it down deep enough.
Okay.
You know, I dug them 2 post holes and got those in the ground, and I knew something wasn't right. Normally, I can clean a hole out faster than that, but I go ahead and step over and grab the axe because we need to start busting some wood. And with the first lick I made on that thing, instant, excruciating pain, shooting up my back. But you gotta cowboy up. I mean, I'm blue team now till the end, so I'm determined to grit this out for my team.
Looks like the right side, send them down the middle of us.
Yeah. Just kind of ease around them, get them slow and count them, you know.
There you go. Go slow, Sal. We got one more black cow right here.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure they don't take off around the other side.
The boys better hurry if they're gonna get them cattle in there before dark. That's part of the rules.
Yeah. I'll work on building it.
Sal, come back here, man, so we can push them together.
No, I'm good. You don't have to work that side too hard. They ain't going nowhere.
All right, man.
If you don't like it, you go back to the camp. I'll do it myself.
We're supposed to work together. Sal, all right, work your cows.
I'm just trying to get these cattle moved the same as you.
Well, come on, dude, because you got me working both sides.
I'd be willing to bet you if we were to look at some judges' tape, you would be able to count plenty of times where those cows got passed on Sal's side several times.
Come get the back of these cows. Oh, my gosh, Sal.
I lost it.
See, look, I'm behind them.
All right,
now
we're behind them. Let's keep going. You're right. Okay, you're right. Whatever.
I know I'm right.
Jamon,
You want me to do your job for you?
Oh, they're going wild.
They're just kind of arguing.
hey, y'all ever watched a Western movie? You're supposed to sing to them.
I hope I ain't sleeping in the same tent with you.
Leave me alone then.
Do you want to stop them or you want
Yeah,
to...
dude, come on now. Help
You
me
want
out.
to stop them or do you want to push them?
Stop him, Sal.
After a lot of bickering, they finally got their cows into the perimeter that they'll need to hold them in overnight. Using the mountain as a natural barrier, they're going to station one cowboy on either side of the herd while the other cowboys hold camp. It's going to be a long night for these cowboys.
Hey, cow.
You think you know what you're doing here. You don't.
This is a competition for $50,000, dude. You or me don't have an immunity bubble.
Okay, I'm done talking to you because you don't want to listen.
It's 4 a.m. in Douglas, Wyoming. The temperature has dropped to 25 degrees. The blue team's taking shifts. 2 watch the herd, 1 person sleeps, 1 watches the fire. On the green team, it's a little different. Jamon's been up all night, staying on the right side of the herd. Buck and Steven are sleeping by the main fire, and Sal is supposed to be watching the left side. Seems he's gotten off his horse for a bit to rest his eyes.
The only one on my crew who hasn't been to sleep tonight. You know, I've held this whole right side up by myself. Sitting in this cold definitely sucks, but the only thing I can really think about is, man, $50,000 in cattle could seriously change my life. This is a fair trade for me, but it's hard to trust the whole crew right now. Everybody's wanting to take a nap, but I don't really see how they're sleeping with, this kind of competition on the line. I just figure, keep myself out of hot water by maintaining the herd and, all right, little Charlotte thinks I'm sneaky.
One of the cows is inching its way to the boundary line on Sal's side of the herd.
Boy. Hey guys, can I get some help?
Jamon's reins just snapped. One cow's making its way over the line with no one to stop it.
My horse hobbled and she stepped on these reins and broke them. So I'm trying to fix them right now. Hey guys, can I get some help? Because the rest of the crew sleep.
He quickly fixes his reins and back on his horse. Good work.
Can I get some help?
And finally, Sal's up.
So good thing I woke up because it got punchy out here. I look up and there's cows taking off everywhere. But that's why we're out here. We're out here to work together.
I don't want to interrupt. Y'all see me in a wreck, right?
I seen you messing with something.
Yeah, all right, Sal.
You want me to get those ones?
I mean, we are a team, right?
Well, do you want me to get your side or do you want me to... I could just do it all.
Nah, bro, I'm really trying to keep my cool, all right?
Hey, that's not really godly of you.
What'd you say? Oh, what's up, dude? Come over here and see if I'm godly about it.
I'm not trying to fight you.
I'm telling you point blank, you've been asleep all night. You have no clue what they've been doing over here. When you see another man in a wreck, you come help, cowboy. Dude, we're a team, help me. You've been asleep since 12:30. It's 5 o'clock.
Considering I was asleep, you can't hear or what? I went to sleep. Yes, I did.
3 of you guys held one side all night long on the left and rotated between you 3. Nobody's been here on my side to help me, nobody.
Steven would have took your spot. You could have slept too.
No, you need to pick up the slack when you see somebody's in a bind.
I lost it. You know, I'm asking for help, and then first thing I get was some pushback and some lippy crap from Sal talking about, well, you need me to get your side. Like, yeah, dude, I do need you to get my side. I'm in a bind. I held your side and everything else that I was supposed to the whole night that you went and slept, you know? This ain't Holiday Inn.
You handle your side like you said, and I'll handle mine.
Good.
Okay then, cool, see ya.
I'm cool with that. He didn't have to stay up all night. He really didn't. There's 4 of us here. We could took turns, and I don't know if you have something to prove or what it is. I guess he feels like he has to do it all.
At the blue team camp, Sarah's keeping the fire stoked while Coy and Stephen Yellowtail are watching the cattle. Keaton is attempting to get on his horse to go relieve Stephen Yellowtail, but his back seems to be tensing up on him.
Got out here tonight and it's getting cold and every muscle in my back is tightened now and I can't even get back on the horse, so there's no sense in prolonging the inevitable. I think I'm just really, really sore. Probably some pretty good bruising. I don't want to put my horse in a predicament trying to take care of me, and I don't need to risk doing any more damage than what's possibly there. Sierra, I'm gonna punch my time card, girl.
I hate it for you, Keaton.
Y'all keep duking it out. I'd rather see y'all that are 100% healthy stay and go at it, you know? I just feel like it's the cowboy thing to do for me just to hand over the immunity buckle, punch my time card, and pack my personals.
Deciding he can't grit out the night, Keaton has called it quits. He will not be the ultimate cowboy.
I hope Keaton made the right decision leaving, because the worst thing we can do in this world is have a little bit of regret because we didn't give it everything we had. And it's sad to see him go because I thought he was a pretty good competitor.
Keaton tapped out. And I don't know the full story, but I tell you what, this cold is the X factor. I guess he just couldn't handle the cold. You know? I'm cold. You know, but I got a job to do. I reckon I'll finish it.
So in this circle, raise your hand if you think that I'm wrong for that.
I do.
Okay, let's get this clear, Buck. Between all 3 of y'all, who did a job all night?
You didn't have to, Jim.
Oh my gosh. How do you figure that I didn't? Because I didn't see anybody get on their horse.
All you had to say...
Hang on. Did you... It's not a matter of saying, dude. Like, you were tired, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what makes you think that I'm not tired? Or he's not tired, or he's not tired?
Why would you make it a one-man band then?
It's not a one-man band, dude. This is supposed to be a team effort.
Exactly.
But my thing is, as grown men, we take responsibility and say, you know what? Hey, this is what needs to be done.
This is a 15-hour job, not a 6-hour job.
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
You're right. So then why is it that one man was on the right side the whole time? Even if you want to say that, even if you want to say that y'all took turns, all 3 of y'all sat here on this left side the whole night.
Yeah, we did. How many ranches have you worked on?
What does that have to do with this conversation? Let's say 1.
Okay.
Okay.
We can tell.
Tell me this, at this one ranch, are you allowed to sleep on your job?
You think you know what you're doing here. You don't.
Oh, okay.
If you're on a ranch and you're doing this kind of stuff...
This is a competition for $50,000, dude. You or me don't have an immunity bubble.
Okay, I'm done talking to you because you don't want to listen.
Let me throw it at you this way. If the shoe was on the other foot and I was out here wanting to stay out here all night long like you are, and you went over... Now listen.
Hey, you're over here arguing. There's some cows over there.
All right, get on your horse and go get him, Sal.
You know, it should be a beautiful morning to enjoy. But instead, we've got Jamon over there running his mouth, arguing. Like, what are you doing? He abandoned his hole, comes over there to argue, and cows spill out on him. How about doing your darn job?
I can get why Jamon's frustrated that we took naps. You get a chance if people want to stay up later, if they want to do their deal, and you got a chance to lay down and relax for a second and, you know, warm up by the fire, you do it.
Out of all this, I've been on this right side all night. Those 3 have alternated taking naps all night and then worked the left side together. But I don't belong here.
So, you know, if we lose and we're all on the chopping block, I guarantee you, hands down, all of us are gonna say Jamon.
Sun's coming up. Man, sunrises are always my peace. They're my reset, so I'm not gonna let nothing steal my joy with this. Just be thankful we made it through the night. Get ready for whatever's coming next.
This ain't a blister that just come up from a short walk. We don't want to hear all of this whining and belly aching. And this is something that's been...
I'm going to say I've been
I
getting
don't want to talk to you no more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's dawn at Powderhorn Ranch and 30 degrees. Fires are still lit, coffee's brewing, and both teams' cattle are in their assigned spots. An injured Keaton packed up and left, leaving the blue team 1 man short. Someone else from the losing team will still be going home. Both teams made it through the night, but this challenge isn't over just yet.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
You good? Yourself?
Morning, buddy. How'd y'all get along last night?
Not too bad.
Good deal.
Not too bad. You get any sleep? Me? Yes, sir. A little bit.
Well, we've all stayed up all night, pulled an all-nighter, and then had to go to work. That's kind of the situation here. 2 of you got to keep your cattle here, and you got 2 steers over in this field over here. I need you to go rope them, tie them down, leave them. Come back over here, put your fire out. You're done.
Wow, Jamon's stepping up, and he didn't get any sleep. That's the attitude of a winner. Now we'll see which one of his teammates wants to help him.
Jamon, you wanting to go rope?
Sure will. I go rope, but my horse got used pretty hard last night. I don't know.
Well, I can hang out here and, you know, Jamon and Buck, you guys gonna go catch them, and then me and Sal will take care of camp and make sure the cows stay.
All right.
Would you guys like any coffee while you're here?
Not if it's that.
Let's go, boys. Hanging on 1.
Jamon takes the lead for the first steer. He misses.
Staying up all night might take a toll on these boys. Come on, boys, get it on 1.
Buck rides up to the hip and gets a head rope on it.
Jamal's coming in for a heel shot.
Jamon gets the heel.
He got it.
First steer caught, 1 to go. Jamon's right back at it. He's got it with 1 loop.
We got a back leg, boys. Let's get him down and get him tied.
Oh, they're just killing time here.
Jamon's tying down the final steer while Sal and Stephen are back at camp putting out the campfires.
Here, just take this one with you over there.
Come on, boys. They got him. Come on, boys, ride hard. Get this fire out.
Once they get back and the fires are all fully out, they are done with this challenge.
Come on.
That's time. Good job, green team. Get some rest and we'll see you at the arena at sundown. Someone from the losing team is going home. Now on to the blue team. Let's see how they do with 1 less cowboy.
Morning.
Morning.
Seems like your cattle stayed in position good.
Oh, absolutely.
especially for we started with 4 and ended with 3.
Yeah, what about that?
He said his back was real bad. I would imagine just being so cold and just sitting on that horse this whole time just tightened everything back up.
Got stove up.
Well, it's too bad Keaton left you all, but you still have a job to do.
And how many of us have ever pulled an all-nighter and then had to go to work? You know, that's what you got to do now.
All right, let's see it. Ride to them, boys, hanging on them.
Coy and Stephen have volunteered to go rope the 2 steers while Sarah watches over the herd and takes care of the fire. Wow, Coy's horse is flying. Coy's got the first one. Stephen has the second one.
Bam.
Look at this now. See?
Bring him to me.
They're working with a sense of urgency.
They're coming together and they have one fully tied down.
You keep in mind, we got a 3-man team here and the other boys had a 4-man.
Yeah.
Now they're going to Stevens and tying his down.
Take off, I'll catch up.
Okay, they're coming back. Look at them boys ride too. Whoop and ride, Coy.
When you don't know what the other time is, and you're racing against the clock, I'm gonna go out at 100%. Give old John his head, he can run like the wind, so I'm gonna try to run through the wind right now.
He is looking down through there. Okay, they're coming back.
Look at them boys riding too. Whoop and ride, Coy, whoop and ride.
He is looking down through there.
He wrecked?
Yeah, he, in that soft spot over there, I guarantee you.
What happened? What happened?
Hey, just be real easy with him, be good.
Are you okay?
As long as that horse is fine, I'm good. My biggest concern right now is Big John. When he went down, I just felt him give, and it's just, when you watch your horse's head go down between his legs, it's a scary feeling because you know what could happen. He's carried me through this whole competition, and I don't think I can finish the competition without him.
You must be all right. There he goes.
Your horse is good.
Let's finish it. Right now, I got to get up and finish this race. Throughout the night, we had another competitor on our team get up and leave us. I got 2 people on my team, and they're fighting for the same thing I'm fighting for.
Sarah, take this horse. I'm gonna go get that fire.
So it's just kind of grit your teeth, go with it, and just try to do your best and try to finish.
Just take it easy, Coy.
Coy's a cowboy. I mean, like, you don't get TK'd on a horse and then still think about finishing the race, you know what I'm saying? That tells a lot about a man.
You scared me, man. I'm glad you're okay. Your horse can be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's all good, man. Way to go hard, you hustled. I'm a little shooken up. But it's just part of it. It's the real life danger that we face every day in this business. And I've seen good people get hurt. And I'm sorry, I'm not like this, but Coy's a good person, man, and I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad his horse is okay. That's #1 concern, and I just need a minute to just calm down.
We have an elimination tonight, and if we lose and we're all on the chopping block, I guarantee you, hands down, all of us are gonna say Jamon.
If we lost today's challenge, I know who it's on me. We'll just have to see what they say and see where this goes.
I've been nervous every night that I've walked into the elimination pen, but right now, I think I'm good. I think I'm safe. I know I did my job.
I showed up to win $50,000 worth of cattle. Them boys are claiming the same thing, but they're not willing to put in the same work. I'm gonna speak up on it. If we're all not gonna put out the same effort, shoot, send them home. I want this.
Good evening.
Evening.
All right, I'm going to start with the blue team. Cole, you all right?
Yes, sir. It's a little sore.
A little sore. You didn't break anything?
No, sir. It's all still connected.
Okay. Well, we'll start with y'all about camp life. We kind of like the way your camp looked when we rode up there. Anybody want to speak to how everything went overall last night?
I mean, it's just like another day at the house. Everybody was happy getting along and couldn't ask for anything better other than a little warmer weather.
That'd have been good.
Yeah. All right, Green Team, we went and checked on y'all this morning, and a little different, I thought, as far as the camp, but it wasn't the main thing. I mean, your main task was to keep those cattle in that perimeter all night long. And y'all's got out just a couple of times, but theirs didn't get out at all. Blue Team, go sit on the fence. You're safe from elimination.
Thank you, sir.
The sigh of relief is just unreal right now. I'm so excited to be able to go crawl up on this fence, or heck, limp on the way over this fence and climb up on top of it. The thing right now is just kind of sit back, get some popcorn, and watch these guys go at each other.
All right, there's 4 of you left. Somebody's gonna go home. All right, there's 4 of you left. Somebody's gonna go home. All right, to be honest with y'all, we had several issues, and it started right off the bat. It didn't seem like there was a whole lot of hustle, a whole lot of urgency trying to get you stuff that you needed loaded up.
You know, we told them they had to have them cattle held up by 5 o'clock, and they just kind of drug around like it wasn't no big deal. Who decided to go get the cattle?
Yeah,
well, me and him went together.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, y'all get up there and you bring the cattle down, and y'all go to argue.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you know, we're looking around, you ain't got much time. Then, Jamon, you're up on the side of that hill there. You should have been down there. You shouldn't have been giving orders. You should have been listening and paying attention. You was totally wrong. You know, cows are not gonna go uphill when they're going downhill in a single file.
Okay.
Is that when the squabble started right there? And
Yes,
then
sir.
Did it last all night long? I mean, what's this all about?
My thing is, Trace, you said from the beginning that this is about grit and, you know, getting the job done. We didn't have a plan on who was gonna stay up and do what. I just felt like I don't have a chance at $50,000 worth of cattle, so I wasn't about to sleep on an investment. I stayed up all night, and I really got a little irritated because I felt like when everybody took turns to go to sleep, I stayed there all night long. The one time I had a bobble, my horse broke my reins. I'm sitting here dealing with this, and I asked, like, hey guys, can I get some help? Sal pops off like, well, do you need me to do your job? Like, dude, you've been asleep for the last 4.5 hours while I've been trying to figure this out and hold these cows by myself. So then when that started, like, I got irritated. I thought that was crazy.
Sal?
I do this all the time. You don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. I know this is a challenge and everything, but we need to be ready, be rested. If there's 4 of us, we can take turns. It's not just one of us, we were a team.
You say you do this all the time, but I might would stay up all night long if I thought the boss man was gonna hand me a $50,000 check the next morning.
You bet.
It's a little bit of a different deal, and that's why we keep saying maybe a little urgency here, because the stakes are just a little higher. Stephen Heitman, what'd you do last night?
I was working on the campsite and hauling wood to the guys with the fires. Like, I made sure they had what they needed, whether it was water or what. Like, I was working my butt off.
Did you sleep?
Yes, sir, I did.
So you were rested, your horse was rested, and then when it came time to go rope those steers, I don't remember hearing you saying you wanted to go rope.
I've never seen him say that. You know, you stood at that camp all night. That man didn't get off his horse. There's 4 of y'all. How could you not swap out? You gotta see action. You know, when them boys went to rope, you were fresh. You was the freshest man out there. You might have carried wood, but the best thing y'all could have done is rotated your time. I want y'all to see somebody ready to win $50,000 worth of cattle, and that's something I didn't see. You can ask all these guys. I was hauling wood, water, food, whatever we needed, and I kept that fire rolling at the camp. I was working, even if I took a little nap right there next to the fire. Like, I was working. Like, it's not like I wasn't working.
Well, okay then, as overseer, who should go home?
Honestly, I don't think any of us ought to go home, but there was one judgment call that caught me. I have read some articles, and not that I did research on it, I come across stuff. Sleep deprivation will turn people into people that they don't even know, right? I asked
hold up, Stephen, you're getting long-winded. Being sleepy because you've been up for one night is one thing. Sleep deprivation is something else.
There was 3 times that I asked Jamon, man, what do you need? I'll take your spot. And he said, man, I'm gonna stay up with these suckers. Like, that was the deal.
You still ain't answered the question that I asked you. And I wanna know who you think ought to go home.
Just, you know, we've been getting along as a team.
Let's land the plane. Let's answer the man's question.
Who would you send?
You're doing all the talking. You seem to be the leader of this thing. Tell us what you want.
Jamon, I came up and I asked you.
Bro, just tell them, don't tell me.
No. I came up, I went and asked Jamon.
Hey, dude.
Jamon, look, I'm sorry. I've made great friends with these guys, and this is really hard. I hope
That's
you guys
the way it
understand
always is when we get to this point of this competition. You know, come on, man, answer my question. Who should go home?
Jamon.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Buck, who should go home?
Jamon.
Sal, who should go home?
Jamon.
All right, what is that about? I mean, this ain't a blister that just come up from a short walk.
It ain't. It's not.
This is something that's been...
I'm gonna say I've been
I
getting
don't
along
want to talk
with
to you no
everybody.
more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Buck.
He does not know how to read cattle. Last night, if you're sitting on them cattle and you're wanting them to bed down, why would you trot around, school on your horse, flog on your horse?
You are full of it. Buck, you could have easily, you said probably 100 words to me all night long. Not one of those words that came out of your mouth was, hey, I think we should do this different.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Jamon, who would you send home?
I'm probably gonna say Buck, first of all. One, there's been a lack of accountability. Two, as we're talking about working teams, like I said, I've thrown several suggestions at this man. It's completely disregarded. This is a competition, I get it, but you have assigned us as teams. We have to work as a team to get things done. He has been a horrible team partner. It's been the Buck show the whole time. Throw somebody else under the bus to get forward. Truthfully, I think he wants to throw me under the bus because he can't beat me in all the rest of the competitions. I can tell you this, there ain't nobody on this team who's worked harder than me, and you and I both know that.
And I take that offensively because I
Take
feel
it, I
like
don't
I
care.
have worked hard. We've all worked
I said ain't
hard.
nobody worked harder. Harder.
Well, that's what happens when you don't know how to read cattle. You have to work harder because you just blow them all over the place.
You're right, because you were asleep. You knew that.
This is when it starts to test not just your skills and your experience, but it begins to test your will. People's nerves start to get frayed and people start coming apart a little bit, and that's part of this competition. And if you decide to go ahead and do the job, then put your head down and get into the wind and do it the way you need to do it and keep your mouth shut. Because we don't want to hear all of this whining and belly aching, and that's what I've been hearing here for the last couple of days, and you know, it sticks in my craw and I don't like it. Stephen Heitman, you talk a lot, but I mean, the truth is you didn't get on your horse one time last night and you didn't go rope this morning. So Stephen Heitman, you're done here. Gather your personals and hit the trail. Appreciate it.
I'm super upset to be leaving this soon because I didn't see it coming.
Yes, sir.
Nobody else stepped up to do those jobs. I knew they needed to be done. They said that fire had to stay on all night. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
You guys down. I stacked all that wood by hand, by myself. Sorry.
Don't be sorry, man. You said what you said. That's your piece. Walk with it. I ain't mad at you.
I can't let it ruin my life. I'm gonna have to go home and get over it, even though I took care of my team the whole night. The whole night.